Dendi! The tables have turned. You coached me in Dota. Now it's time for me to coach you.
Doesn't count as coaching in Dota. I really feel like sad a bit in a way that, you know, when I was coaching, if you can call it coaching in Dota, you were very fresh at the time, like very, very fresh.
Yes.
Because I could give you so much more valuable, like, and cool information when you would already get some like basics.
Much appreciated.
Yep, I was actually
Warcraft
thinking the
3.
exact same thing as what you were thinking earlier today.
Yeah.
I was thinking, man, you teach me Pudge, but like you had to, I had to like learn basic skill mechanics. We didn't talk about macro, and when I see how you played when we played Dota 2 recently in unranked, and then when I see you play the in-house Dota games, I see you shot call and talk about the map. I think, man, it would have been fun if we did more. I don't know why we didn't either. We could have. We just both didn't ask. We could have done more.
Yeah, for sure, because that's why, by the way, I feel a little bit the same about Warcraft, because I feel asking you to help, it feels like I just don't know so many basics that I'm gonna waste your time, you know.
No.
That's how I feel.
No, you're good. Did you see my coaching with sun glitters? I don't mind
Yeah, it
teaching
was fun.
basics. Yeah,
It's also probably cool content for people who coming from like OnlyFans viewers, right? Like they all new to the game, like not all, but many of them. So for them, like always starting coaching is also good. Like
yeah.
also,
It's nice to coach on all kinds of different levels, and your basics aren't too bad. But when I was watching you, I thought, and of course you switched race as well. You just switched to human, and as far as I understand, you're not even sure if you're going to go human or undead yet. I heard your reasoning about it as well. You mind repeating it?
Yeah. Like I think that if I compare human to undead or elf, it's more like a StarCraft kind of race where you care more about your expo, macro game, economic game, and units maybe are not so important, and it's pretty hard to micro them because it's hard to survive to a place where you have those fat knights or whatever who you actually can micro out. So always like squishy units, they just die way too easy, and it's hard to, like, for me as a Dota player, to use my strong sides compared to elf or undead, where you have like as an elf you have kind of hunters or bears or dryads, very easy. You do hit and runs, you stuff units and stuff like this. You use moonwells. You play more with heroes. Same for undead. You have your Death Knight Leech combo, for example, and you have your spiders that you can heal or borrow them. Or later on, you get your butchers. You just have two like thingies with healing and giving mana. But human, on the other hand, is like a new challenge to me too, in a way that it feels like this gameplay is completely different. I hear a lot that power rifle can be a thing for me, right? But I don't want to play power rifle because I always choose like a bit harder paths. Like I don't want to go something that's extremely like broken. And maybe it's not broken in no people hands, right? In a way, but you still need to understand stuff. But it's straightforward. Power is healing, blood mage giving mana, stealing mana, and you hit and run with rifles. It's probably would fit me too.
Yep.
But I don't want to play it.
I get you. You are a bit of a showman, a lot of a showman actually, and there isn't much glory in playing something which everyone is claiming to be very, very strong. Because if you win, well, of course you won, and if you lost, wow, you lost with that. There's a lot more glory in playing an alternative style. It's more entertaining for you and for your audience. That's kind of accurate, right?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's
go.
take a look.
Ooh, work.
Okay. What are your plans?
I'm not sure. I can try to expand this map. I will try to expand.
With Mountain King?
Yes.
Cool. It's very good on this map. It's a classic, actually. Mountain King Expo against Orc on this map.
Gonna try that.
Okay, so chat, normally when you play...
I'm not sure if I should do scouting against him, but I guess I should.
You can try Control Group 2. You have Idle Peasant, Idle Tunnel.
Oh.
can put your first footman on control group 2 to scout with.
Yeah,
And you
sounds good.
You can automate it. Just walk it there and then press hold next to his altar. And then see what the hero is. Your farm is too late, probably.
Yep.
Job done. Build more farm. Job done. What is it? I can't build this, me lord.
Okay.
Actually, you know
It's a
what?
bit sloppy.
I'm actually gonna mute. Let's not talk during the game. I would prefer to write notes. I think it's gonna be more effective. I'm just gonna watch, okay?
Yep,
I'll talk to you after.
sure.
I'll deafen as well so you can talk freely to your stream.
What? All right.
Good luck.
Righto.
Thank you.
Okay, let's... otherwise I can't keep my mouth shut. Alright, so I'm gonna write some notes. I can't help backseating if I can talk.
Build more farm. Job
Oh, man, okay. So, alright, maybe Dendi will watch this back. So, his footman should be on control group 2. And he should check what the first hero is and whether someone is coming for him. Usually, the way that Mountain King likes to start on this map is militia mercenary camp creeping. I can already see that he's leaving his base a little slowly. And he's clicking his town hall with his mouse. He needs to open this creep camp with Stormbolt on the Troll Priest so that it doesn't cast Frost Armor immediately. He's currently not looking at his footman. So it is dying, like he said. Look, his macro is already slipping. He's not making footman and militia right now. And he won't have enough lumber now to make town hall.
more lumber is
It's,
then.
he only has 3, so this is already going wrong a little bit. You're blocking the minimap a bit? Yeah, it's because he has big HUD. Okay, I'll move myself. I'm gonna block something eventually. This is better, maybe. It's 210. It also, he doesn't know the exact number of lumber that a town hall costs, or he wouldn't have to keep trying. So, macro and footy scouting during expo attempt. It feels like Dendi has ancient ancestral experiences. Like he kind of knows how the game is played. He understands the concept of an RTS. But he's getting here by Dota mechanics, Dota 1 mechanics. And not as much updated information. Because he played Warcraft 3, as some people have pointed out before, very recently, in 2004. I heard him refer to a town portal scroll earlier today as costing 350 gold, which again is ancient knowledge. It doesn't cost 350 anymore, it's 325. So he hasn't checked it again. Creep route is kind of wrong and risky. Expanding immediately like that, I mean, it can work, especially if his macro was better. But expanding like this immediately is quite risky. Usually, people start with the mercenary camp. It gives you a big Mountain King item. And it gives you access to trolls. This hurts a lot more now, because Mountain King now is not strong enough to defend against this. If Mountain King gets closer to level 3... Nice flex there with the last second cancel. If Mountain King is closer to level 3, then the expansion is more of a bait. Come and cancel this. Nice. Almost. Basically, the expansion is not the only win condition. You are forcing him to show up. This one has to hit. Okay, there it is. There's the surround. So basically, the expansion is a invitation to come and F around and find out. And so when they show up, you hurt them a lot. When you do a hopeful early expansion, like what Dendi is doing now, you are not wanting them to show up. And if they do, it hurts a lot. creep route and expo timing. Bit risky, isn't it? Peak worker AI. It's a skill issue. It's a skill issue. Basically, he told his militia to walk through an open area. Then he built a shop there. And then the units are trying to make space for the building. Otherwise, user can experience frustration that the building isn't making because there's units there. But then if you keep forcing the units to go back there, even though the game is trying to spread them out. Okay, you should be using hotkeys for items. Hotkeys for items. Click town hall. Need to open up merc camps. Oh, he killed the Farseer. It's pretty nice. His micro is good. His micro is good. His macro, not good. Creep route, not good. He needs to move one footman up to repair this around. The Farseer is going to be free. But then again, it's not. Lava spawns are going to split. He needs to TP on top of the Farseer now. On top of the Firelord now, I think. That's a lot of lava spawns. He needs to create space with his Mountain King away from where... Oh, that's another surround. Oh! That's because he's a clicker! Need to use hotkey for items. It's too slow. Need to open up Merc Camp for air. Again, micro good. But the lava spawn... There's gonna be 6 lava spawns soon, by the way. MK to walk away. F1. For regen scrolls. And he's still tier 1, right? The guy is gonna go most likely Wyverns. I'm expecting Wyverns to show up, which he didn't scout for. Didn't scout for follow-up tech. Wonder if he knew what Firelord means in terms of follow-up. I'm expecting Wyverns. Could be Mass Raider, but they would have already been here. So it's Wyverns. Do you think the guy's gonna stop moving his Firelord? Oh my god, he's 1 life. He was Juan. Guantanamero. He's gone. Firelord ran away. Okay, he's power building. Nice. Nice micro, kind of, right? But he keeps getting hit by lava spawn. Do you know how lava spawns work? Farseer coming back. This looks over. Yeah, it does not look good. Especially since all the orc committed was 4 grunts and they're all completely unhurt. So the orc probably messed up his macro. Oh, there's 5 grunts. I think the orc messed up his macro. That's not a surround anymore. Because he already should have had wyverns here. It's minute 9. Micro is his strength. That's another full surround. Oh no, he needs to repair the surround. He didn't repair the surround. Oh, he's gone. Repairing surrounds. You can practice that. That's skill practice. Yo, thanks for the sub, Jormungand. Yeah. He is tier 2, but no lumber now. Needs hotkeys for both town halls. Firelord is level 3. Mine good. That's not a surround. Northern side is open. Accuracy clicks not too bad. Now he can get mana pot. Is he aware of it? That's almost... That's a surround? Or is north open? Oh, it's closed. He's waiting with the bolt until the Farseer's trying to run. Okay. 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 Oh, I should write down for him versus Orc. MK, Fexpo, Pala, Mass Griffins. Sarfir. Kantenming. That's a lot of grunts. Is that all the guy is doing? Oh! That's a lot of lava spawns and grunts. Thank you, SN15.
On my way. Say the word. Of course. On my way. Right.
I don't know where the hell the orc follow-up tech is. Like, are we gonna see like 10 shamans? 10 wyverns? Or is there nothing else to it except grunts? Did he upgrade his grunts? Are these grunts secretly 2-2? He's not checking enemy items. Checking enemy items. Checking enemy upgrades. Checking enemy follow-up tech. Tower positioning on Expo. Safe pocket Expo. The level at 1300 plus, he's at 1360 right now. It's getting pretty good in terms of micro. Both are starting to be able to pull off surrounds, right? This is like Warcraft 2, Footman against Grants. Yo, Gengar, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Who are we watching? Dendi. Yup. Water Elemental. It's a very cool match. He killed both heroes, right? Okay, he's not hotkeying Altar. He keeps having to click on it. Oh my god, the guy tried to surround Archmage. But now we're finally getting some serious damage done on the grunts. Good movement with Archmage. He could stay there. Yes! He's staying there and he's plugging the gap. Good. He's got the instinct for it. For positioning with heroes. Go figure. Okay. The problem is we don't know follow-up tech. There's many grunts very, very low. Oh, he's getting surrounded. He could cancel the shop. Cancel the shop and you're free. Oh, except maybe he's like, good. Or you could power build the shop. Oh, there are the wyverns. Well, those wyverns are like 5 minutes too late. That took forever. I mean, that's why it's 1300 MMR, right? Not 2000. Yeah, that was a long time coming. So we can ask.
Faster, faster, faster!
Okay, now I'm gonna listen to the rest of what he's saying.
I think we are in trouble. I have so many footies, that's so cool.
Very cool. You know, defend
Faster,
upgrade
faster,
footies
faster.
actually beat wyverns, guys. Just let yourself be hit. He could cancel the heal solves with peasant. Didn't cancel heal solve. Taking notes. Cancel heal solves with anything, including peasants. That's minus 50.
What do you need? All right. Brilliant. Aye.
He could go Dragonhawks. How many peasants does he have? I think he's just gonna try to kill heroes again. I think
Interesting.
Dragonhawks could be better.
How do I deal with
better than
wyverns?
rifles.
I know how. Archimage. Okay, wait a second. Go here.
Huh. Okay, he immediately targeted the wyvern with his 2 air units. Oh, no, he's
Can I
misclicking.
click on him?
He needs to learn zoom in tech. Dost thou even zoom in? I would have zoomed in there, maybe.
Where are you going, bro?
That's not a surround.
Bro.
He got him. Oh, no
Okay,
more
one
anti-air.
down. Round 2.
Did you try to Stormbolt Fire
Has
Lord?
some problems. Okay.
Good game, bro.
Good game. Oh my god.
Your first thoughts before I ask questions?
My first thought, I failed miserably. I think I need to build towers faster and protect them better. Not keep buying footmans. Maybe bring militia faster if he run in. Like have a control group for it. Yeah, because he had like twice more grunts when I had footmans.
Sometimes, yes. What went well?
What went well? Almost nothing. Like I killed his heroes,
Yeah.
but I would say nothing. I failed everything.
Nah, pretty good bolts rounds. Good hero focusing. Your expansion came up relatively early. You didn't have enough lumber.
Yeah, I guess I need to keep building my workers. Should I bring like 5 peasants or 4 peasants?
If you go straight away like you did, 4, the main reason you didn't have lumber is because you forgot to make peasants at 24 supply. When you were saving your footmen, when you were worrying about your units getting hit at the expansion during the initial creeping, you weren't doing anything at home. You should be getting either non-stop footmen and some peasants, or non-stop peasants and some footmen. But you were not. It was completely idle production during that. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a quick exhibition, same build basically, and I'm gonna show a few things. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, I'm sharing now via Discord. I have a small list of things that we need to work on as well. Some improvements possible. I'll link them to you on Discord.
Sure.
In short, partly your creep order is what I would call very greedy and risky in a way. So first, a little bit of theory. Basically, what you're doing is Mountain King 1.0 Expo, I would call it, because you're 1.0 level of experience, right? So you're doing Mountain King 1.0 Expo, after which you will be 2.1. Let me actually share my whole screen. One sec. Okay, do you see it?
Yep.
Okay, so you do a Mountain King 1.0 Expo, and then Expo comes up when Mountain King is 2.1. Then you go to a small camp, and while you're at the small camp, your Expo is building, and it currently has no active defenses from you. That means that anything that does arrive is going to start killing your peasants. You will then show up with a Mountain King 2.3 or whatever to defend versus enemy. And you don't have power spike yet from your level 3 Mountain King. So you will have 2-3 Stormbolts, and once those are used, you're completely spent and you've got nothing else special coming. All that you have is 1 Rex Footman defending, and you've got some militia pools.
So basically what you're saying is way too risky to farm. It's just better to chill around a little bit and be patient.
Yes, but there is a problem. If you stand on it and defend on it, you will save some peasants, but you are still only level 2.1. And that means level 3 is very, very far away. So what high level humans have often done, they don't go for the expansion fast. They do a Mountain King 2.2 or Mountain King 2.4 expand. So this is later. It's probably 1.5 minutes later, maybe 2 minutes later, which means less money, but you have more strength first. So the ideology of the expansion changes. The ideology, like if you were to summarize this in a story, it would be super fast, greedy Expo. I hope he doesn't attack. And when that condition is true, then you're happy. But if it's not true, you don't have that much to fall back on. If you first open up the mercenary camp and you hire Troll Priest and you have the ability to hire a Berserker, then you are stronger. Once you creep your Expo, your MK 3.0 from Expo, you now have higher level abilities. The way I would call this one is moderate expansion speed. If he attacks, I got him where I want him. Because now he's forced to fight into a fresh Mountain King 3. Which means you can go to town and kill him. It's not as greedy against someone that completely ignores you, but you can even use MK3 against your opponent. And the best part is, you're allowed to stand still there with Mountain King 3, because you no longer need to leave for any additional objective for your MK, since you already are very, very strong.
I was doing like later expansion when I was playing human versus human Archimage. I was like farming a few camps and then going for expansion. So basically, it's just a safer way, I guess. Yes.
Yeah, it's
But
it's safer, but it's also like one build doesn't want to be harassed, and the other build wants to be harassed.
Where I'm gonna use lumber then, because I'm gonna have a lot of lumber, or do I use my militia twice? Once to farm mercenary camp, like I take 4 of them, let's say, and
Yes.
then I go again for expansion
Yeah, twice.
with healthy ones.
Twice.
I see. But I will still have like some extra gold or extra lumber, probably, right?
You will have
Or
plenty.
not.
You have plenty of money. In fact, the later expansion also means you're not running such a tight ship with your economy. So right now you're waiting for exactly enough lumber to throw up the expansion, and if anything goes wrong, you don't even have enough. But with this more, well, let's say safer opening, you will have plenty of resources. And because you, basically, I'll just give you the rule: if there's a mercenary camp on the map, you should open it up before expanding with Mountain King, because wyverns are a very high probability when you go Mountain King Expo, because they know you don't have Archmage, you don't have Water Elemental. And if you open up the mercenary camp, then you can hire anti-air without needing a blacksmith.
I put farm there and I just get trolls,
Yes,
right? Like,
yes.
with
And you
piercing.
can put the farm on control group 7, 8, 9 or 0. I put it on 0. Okay, you're looking at the notes that I pasted on Discord, maybe? Or you have them at least? I saw during the game you were clicking Town Hall to make peasant, so no control group. That's something you could work on. So you went to your Town Hall, left-clicked it, and then made peasant, instead of just using your control group 4 or wherever you have it.
Yeah, I had control group, but I guess I just clicked it.
Yeah, you forget.
Yeah.
And then you clicked, you don't have your second Town Hall on a control group either.
Yeah, I didn't get the second one.
So once I started doing that, I found that I was able to generate a lot more lumber, because just remember it much more easily. Oh, by the way, just gonna pause this. It's good to remember what every creep does on the map. Of course, you can't remember because you haven't played enough. But this camp, for instance, where my mouse is, because they have a trapper, you cannot move your scout footman near, or it's gonna get ensnared like happened in this game.
Yeah.
And so
bad.
instead of going here where my mouse is pointing, it's better to go here and just stand there. I will show you. So we take 5 peasants for this. We're gonna go to the mer camp. Okay, so we have one. I just put everything in one control group, even though they are militia and later they'll be removed. For now, it's the easy way to do it, so I don't have to mess around too much. We're gonna kill level 3 trolls first, so this one and this one that do trap. Once farm finishes, we can hire a priest. You know about the aggro, of course, like in Dota.
Yes. But with range enemy units, it works a bit weird. Like you literally need to hit almost once. Because with melees, it's very fast.
Yes.
But with range, it's weird.
So I'm gonna keep making footmen and peasants now. But I'm gonna need another farm. So I make that here. Send these home. Put control group 0 for the farm. So we're still not going to the expand because we just finished militia creeping and we don't have that much lumber. I'm prioritizing footmen right now over... sorry, this is a different version. There's no creep camp here, but whatever. You see? Normally there should be creeps here. I'm prioritizing footmen because we are basically looking to make a strong army. It fits the ideology that we are not rushing an expand. We are forcing a response from him. by making an expand. So we first want to be strong and force him to us, and then when he comes to us, we kill him. That's the plan. And if he doesn't come to us, our expansion will still come up, and then we go and kill him on his side of the map. I'm just gonna bolt this, whatever. Okay, so usually when you creep this, you open with a Stormbolt on the Frost Armor guy, so that he doesn't cast Frost Armor on as many targets. And I have Control Group on my Town Hall, so I'm gonna keep making peasants. Very important to keep making peasants. This gets us level 3. Now there's also a specific location you want to make the Town Hall and your Scout Towers. Every little, you know, building positioning matters. Look at my resources. Good gold and lumber, right?
Yeah, looks very healthy.
So now you put your peasants here in the cubby hole. And then you make a Scout Tower in the corner. So now only peasants can get in. So when someone comes in, they can't hit any of the peasants.
Mm.
And if you want, you can have a footman with hold position, take it out of your control group. Completely safe. Should have probably made another farm. Normally you want 4 farms. I do have 4. So we just wait for this. Now, if we're feeling good, we can actually hit tech upgrade. Because we already have 7 peasants at home, and we'll make the others here.
What about shop?
It's good, but we're not going to slow down our expansion with a shop. We don't need it yet. If we had already been attacked by now, then yes, maybe I'll make a shop. Okay, if you're feeling good, like you're not getting harassed, maybe you're using Scout Footman, which is still alive, you kind of know where he has been, you can send your Mountain King to the shop. The moment Town Hall finishes, immediately need to start making lumber peasants, because the main can't do it anymore. Slippers is okay, claws is okay, but boots is more important. Get boots, Staff of Teleport. Now sometimes Mountain King can defend by himself. So now if an opponent is counter-expanding, we would go there. We can hire mercs. When it's daytime, which is in 1 minute and 20, we can hire, or 80 seconds actually, we can hire additional mercs. Our shop would be...
Are they good, like those additional mercs?
Think of them as roughly equally good as unupgraded racial units. So they're good when everyone is 0-0, they're weak when everyone is 1-1 or 2-2. But the best part about them is that they provide different utilities that are not the same as basic starter units. Range, dispel, heal, high range damage, right? Unlike a footman. We don't need blacksmith. We don't need a second barracks. We have non-stop footman production, potentially.
What?
And we can hire priest, which means we're basically working with a free second barracks.
What about lumber mill?
We can make lumber mill. It kind of depends what our build is. And
Just for like lumber upgrade to get more lumber.
Lumber upgrade is good, and I heard you talk about lumber counts before when you have an expansion. Basically, if you build enough new peasants early enough, you will not need 14. You will not need 14 peasants. Ideally, okay, GG. Ideally, you should only have 11 or 12. If you go 14, you will have a lot of supply tied up in it. And then the problem is that you will have too much lumber very, very soon. If you're against Orc, you would go Paladin second. Maybe we lose some units, so we're not in upkeep. You go Paladin second against Orc, tier 3, Mass Griffins. If this is against Human, maybe we go... could be Griffins as well, or it could be just Spellbreakers, AM second, stay on tier 2. Lots of different ways this can go, but this is kind of the opener.
What if he's going Wyverns right now?
Okay,
Or
so
can we go in Paladin?
Wyverns,
Is it enough, those creeps?
everything would be different. The creeps help. Mountain King being level 3 helps. All the storm bolts go to air, and then you do focus fire with these guys, put them in a different group, and also take your towers and put them in a group, or just focus fire. Try to get good surface area. Once the wyvern is too near, you bolt it, and then you attack it with all your air. with all your anti-air, and that's gonna help. And you keep hiring more and more. Priest is on a pretty short cooldown, only 110 seconds. It's not enough though. Instead of going to tier 2, you would power build a lumber mill, and you would power build a guard tower.
Go there. What is it? Righto. Yes, me lord.
And then the key is the rush is to get to lumber mill and guard tower as fast as possible. Once you have 1 or 2 guard towers in both bases, Wyvern build gets a lot weaker. The big problem is that before towers are upgraded, they take loads of damage. So they die to 4 shots from a Wyvern.
Oh, he might not show me wyverns, let's say, for a bit until he have like 4, and then
No,
do this.
Orc always sends the first 2, because 2 Wyverns, 2 shots cancels a tower. So it's bad to wait for 4. And by the way, that guy's Wyverns arrived at 13:30. I was expecting them from minute 9 onwards. He was very, very slow. He had some mess up in his macro. They can come a lot earlier. But of course, it's 1300 MMR as well.
Yeah, I was fighting with my peasants.
Do you know how lava spawns work?
No.
You know that they split? Did you notice that, or did you think he cast many?
I have no idea what was going on with this fire guy.
Lava spawn is a water elemental that if it gets like 14 consecutive auto attacks on units, either creeps or your units, it will split and refresh the summoned life duration. Not quite to 100%, but maybe something like 75 or 80%. Oh, it's like Eidolons. It's Enigma Eidolons.
So it's good to focus them, or?
Yeah, ignore them at your own peril. If you ignore them, it's going to be very bad very soon, because 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, and 4 can become 8.
Oh,
8 does not become 16, but 1 can become 8. Never 16, but 8 is possible. So it was really cool that you kill Farseer and Firelords, but I'm thinking, shit, you're going to be up against 6 lava spawns.
WC3 content
Yeah, said I cannot do militia on Expo.
Yes,
like you
true.
need to upgrade, right?
Yeah, and that's become really unusual to upgrade an expansion to keep just for that reason.
What if you upgrade expansion to tier 3?
It's
okay
possible.
to do?
It's been done before. You can try it. There are advantages. There's also disadvantages. It's about risk. Because expands can be lost, games can still be won. But if you lose your expand with keep, it's GG.
I see.
When you saw Firelord, you didn't know everything it meant. But I will tell you now. Firelords are always part of rush builds. They are not playing for a 20-minute game. Firelord lava spawns, you now know how strong they are when ignored. You need to kill them. Troll priests from Mercamp, if there is a troll priest in your army, can do dispel, very good on lava spawn. But Firelord is more than just lava spawns. It means the follow-up will also be cheese rush. It's going to be mass raiders, it's going to be mass wyverns, or it's going to be towers. So you need to send another footman to his main and start scouting for the double bestiary. You need to rush out guard towers. You need to forget about any follow-up tech. It's all about footmen, mercs, militia, and towers.
Until what point?
Forever, until it's GG. there's no late game with Firelord.
I buy 30 towers and base.
yes. Yeah. I'm glad you asked.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, because maybe he buy 10 wyverns, and I'm like trying to fight them with my towers sitting on base. So what's like the end game?
Well, there's gonna be end game. Like, let's say he actually has 10 wyverns, then of course you're gonna make counter unit. The best counter unit is Flying Machine, but the usually easier to get because it doesn't need Blacksmith is Dragon Hawk. Both can be counter, and well, there's a lot of layers afterwards what can happen, but we gotta take things one step at a time. First, I'd like to see your Mountain King expand again based on what you just saw from me. This time you will face a 1360 MMR Orc player with my name.
Okay.
I will try to do as bad as I can.
Okay, 1 second. Oh, wait. Where do I need to click?
I think I actually need to restart my W3 champions. Hold on a moment. It looks like I don't have connection.
I'm gonna read the notes meanwhile.
Okay.
Okay, Mercamp. I already heard about it before, but I didn't realize how important it is in most of the games.
Oh, good.
I was trying to do it in some games, like first.
Yeah,
3D scouting, you definitely need to work
Mercamp
on it.
is your second barracks. Any map with a Mercamp, you'll never make second barracks. It's the Mercamp.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you should feel free to make second barracks if you want, but I'm just trying to say.
I guess later,
important.
if I want time and I have expo and I have too much gold,
Sure.
and
Yes.
second barrack is probably okay.
Yes. Okay, game name Dendi 123.
Yeah.
If you
Also, I wanted to ask, like, so there's like MK to walk away for region scroll. So 250 gold region scroll is more valuable than 100 gold region from shop, right?
No.
Because I often overbuy them, I feel.
Well, regen scroll is better value, but heal scroll is better value in fight because it can be used in a fight. Regen scroll cannot be used in fight. More I meant when you were killing a lot of heroes, you bought clarity regen, you were surrounding Firelord, and you unfortunately lost your Mountain King to Firelord because he got some hits in. But the main thing is that you need to allow yourself the chance to walk away, regen out of vision, and come back and start killing more things. There's no point to buy regen and clarity unless you also intend to walk away for like 20 seconds.
If I first scout with Footman, the second scouts I do still with Footman, or it's good to send one militia?
In fact, against an orc, if you are running mass Footman and you are defending an expansion, you should take 2 Footmen, put them on your scout control group, which might just be 2 or 3 or whatever, because you're still tier 1. Upgrade defend and put them in the worker line of orc. There's a really high chance if you do that while they're rushing you, that, well, even if they don't have defend, but it's better with, that he comes back to 7 peons dead because he just didn't notice. It's so strong at this level, and even at my level, is when you're in a really intense fight, when you cannot afford to think about anything else, he cannot either. So if you prep that fight, or you do the impossible to think about something else and putting 2-3 footmen in their worker line that were hiding in fog of war, then you have broken him and he will lose all his workers because he will not hear our workers are under attack.
I see. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's actually a cool idea.
It's very cool. And even if he notices it and he fills his burrows, there's the second risk that he forgets to empty his burrows for a minute or 2. And that's still minus 1,000 gold for him. And even if he does everything perfectly and he puts all his peons away, defend footies do not die fast enough to burrows. And therefore it will still be worth it for you. Like it's just straight up a win. The only way it works out well for an orc, if you put 2 or 3 footmen with defend in their base, is if they happen to be there at the same time with grunts or raiders or wolves or hero, right? But if you know they're not at home, it is like guaranteed value. The only limit is your imagination and your APM.
But it's good to like go around, do not go straight path to his base, right?
Correct.
Like so
Yes.
I don't meet his units. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Do mental prep. Remember the creep route, mercenary camp, 1 extra. When you're finishing the extra, pull militia, do the expand, defend it for a while. Try to place your town hall and arcane like how I showed you, so you can create a safe space for peasants. Once town hall is finished, arcane is finished, you're either going to get attacked or you're going to move your big footman army to the orc base and start killing burrows, peons. You kill anything you find. It doesn't always have to be bolts around hero. You can just use level 2 bolt, start killing 1 grunt at a time.
Okay. I'm ready.
Keep making peasants.
Let's go.
Okay, Good luck. I'll deafen. See you after. Alright, we're deafened. I'm gonna stop. Wait, why did I hear double sound? Am I getting his game sound? Maybe. I think I'm getting his game sound. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna cheat. Oh, I saw he's in the top right. Ooh. I'm just gonna mute Discord. Alright, there we go. I saw his spawn. Cheater. Okay, guys, remember, I can't be too good. I need to kind of copy what the guy did, okay? We can't be too fast. So I'm gonna build like my buildings in stupid places. I'm gonna play very, very slow. Look, I'm at 80 APM. And I'll do the same thing as the guy did. Show up with Farseer and let him surround me. And 13-minute wyverns, right? We cannot show up earlier than 13-minute wyverns. Oh, but you know, I gotta do it. Alright, I'll play with one hand. It's easier that way. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go over again. 13 minutes, 6 wyvern. No, it was like 7 grunts or something. Hey Grubby, is there a VOD where I can find 4 to 5 gold mine perfect micro for 1 minute at least? Yeah, just go to any Hitman. Hitman StarCraft is the full Twitch channel name. Hitman StarCraft. He does it every single game. Finally, some APM I can follow. Yeah, let's go. Grubby, you can make the wyverns, but send the bottom for the 13-minute mark. I mean, I don't know what that guy did. It's something freaky with his wyverns for sure. The reason I like watching my students play a game and then to play similar to the person that they just lost to is that we are recreating the same experience they just had. Because as good as the ladder is to practice, they always have different experience. You lose to one thing, then another, then another, then another, then another, then another. And it's tough, man. Because by the time you finally learn how to counter the thing, there's another thing. Okay, he didn't lose his footman. Good job. Let's test his response. Not too good. Not punishing him too hard with double filled burrows. I took more damage on my grunt than that guy did. So technically I'm worse than that guy. Soda coaching today? Yeah, I'm coaching Soda today. After the raid, after I'm done with Dendi. No aggro toggle because I only got one hand. Alright, this feels really, really tough. One hand play. Like, how do people do this?
Dondo and Grubster, what a weekend.
Yo, thanks. Mikhail. I'm gonna play with 2 hands. This is so freaking annoying. They don't play with one hand? Yeah, true. Oh, is he slow? He could abolish this if he wanted to. Okay. Testing his peasant response here. Okay, let's show up. Ooh, is he late? Wait, is he taking this camp too? I will wait. I don't want to show up too soon. Because we didn't talk about him getting harassed by people while farming his creep camp. I'm just gonna wait here until Firelord is out. Because I could really hurt him when creepjacking. Just have some coffee. We learned that the difference between one MMR and another is more than 45 seconds. So I'm gonna give him some time. Is it obvious when you get stream sniped in Warcraft 3? It's obvious to me, but not to many viewers and players. Oh, this looks bad for him.
Back in my days, we played Warcraft.
This looks rough. I think he used too much mana on other things. He only had one Stormbolt left. Too much micro? Yeah, I'm microing too much. Okay, let's give him a hero.
I see. Watch out.
Okay, that's good
Were
positioning.
HH small units once? I just noticed yesterday that they are fat.
No! No, Dendi! No! Dendi, why? It's not bad micro by him, actually. Yo, thank you. Yeah, headhunters are fat, yes? They were never small units. Okay, now he needs to power build a shop because he was low on resources. And then he needs to quickly drink and eat. And the next time we meet, he needs to... I think he needs to start killing grunts as well. Oh my god, dude, guys, my first wyvern is coming. It can be there at 8 minutes. The dude had 13-minute wyverns. How was he 5 minutes late? How was he 5 minutes late? Oh my god. How is this possible?
Work complete.
Bro. I'm just gonna send it a move. I'm not gonna do anything.
Research complete.
I need militia coming in. I need militia coming in right now. We need more footmen. We need more peasants. He needs to retarget Arcane. You can't lose your hero if I'm not microing. No, Dendi. Okay, good. Good, I was gonna say. There's no way.
We're under attack.
Oh, good! Good, Dendi, yes!
I need order.
Do you have upgrade?
Watch out. What you want?
I feel like the grunts are still winning. Do you have defend upgrade?
We're under attack.
Dendi, no! You're Mountain King!
My eyes are open.
Cheating with Wyvern? Oh, the Wyvern is too soon. I haven't touched these grunts in a long, long time. It's like NGN, no grunt November. Okay, good. He hired more mercs. Okay, let's prepare him for the second threat. Wyverns. Let's see if he's ready for it. He would have seen the bestiaries. He has placed the sentry ward, presumably here or here. He's trying to get the tower up. Let's see if he can defend it. He needs to surround it with peasants. Good. Quick response. Oh no, he was building a shop. There was no response at all. There was in fact no response. No, you can't lose this tower, Dendi! No! Oh. But I mean, even if he repaired it. Okay, he needs to come back quickly by scroll and clarity. There should be one guard tower finished in this main as well. His lumber mill was late, so he made second arcane. I see how it is. He made lumber mill too late. Let's see if he can keep his mounting safe from one Farseer. He should be remaking guard tower here. Yeah, I guess I'm too fast. Okay, good TP. He's TPing here. Oh. Didn't guard tower, okay. Let's send him out of the game. You should have done 7 grunts before tier 2. Yeah. It's not easy. There's a lot to learn in this expansion thing. Should we maybe stick to one base for now? I think it's better. But then again, his opponents aren't going to be that good either. It's hard to say. It's still... Yeah, okay. My wyverns were supposed to be 13 minutes. I can't believe it. It's minute 11. My wyvern showed up too soon. That tower should have never got cancelled. Oh my god, I cheat. Oh, it's so hard. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just stand still?
Yo!
Nice, you executed a bunch of things. Oh wait, I have mute. Sorry, let me turn on.
Can hear.
I hear you now.
Yeah. Well, a bunch, but everything is pretty sloppy so far. So yeah, yes, just need a bit more practice.
Yeah.
It will feel better.
Good
with time.
tunnel and tower positioning. Pretty good micro again, but there are a lot of things to learn with the expand. We could also try one base for now. Maybe it's a little bit more. There's fewer things extra to learn. There, like expand has a lot of components. Then again, your opponents aren't as fast. Like I showed up too soon with the wyverns. The guy showed up at 13 minutes. I showed up at 9. I don't know what he was doing. I cheated. I'm sorry.
It was hard to keep, or it's like I'm getting overwhelmed with amount of things that I need to pay attention to. Like, for example, even though even at the beginning when I just do scouting with one unit, and I'm going with Mountain King and one Footman and Militia to to creeps, I actually don't pay attention what you have. Like, what am I scouting? I'm just scouting for scouting. Basically, I'm scouting where are you at. That's it.
Yeah. Then let's stop. Let's not scout yet. We add it later.
I still think it's not bad because I can see where your hero is, right? So I can like calculate when you're gonna be on my base.
Yeah, but you'll need to move it without losing it from one camp to the next to keep tabs on it. The only thing your scout achieves is to see what hero I have and which direction. Once you've seen that, I think you currently don't have the multitask yet to do anything more than that.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, I'm just getting overwhelmed. And later on, it only gets worse, right? Like, with amount of things that's going on.
So if you want to keep the scouting habit, it's possible, but you will just show up, see the first camp, first hero, and then you just send it home and it becomes part of the rest of your army. How about that?
Yeah, I will try to. I still think that scouting is probably one of the most important things in the game, because you need to always analyze what is your enemy doing and do things according to that. Even though I'm gonna do it 10 times slower than like it's supposed to, but I'm still gonna like do some answers to what I see, because else I just play blind game.
Yeah.
Like every replay I watch, I notice that I'm doing very little scouting, like compared to how it's probably supposed to be. Like I constantly need to keep an eye on my enemy, where he's going, what camp he's going, so I can attack him on a camp or like harass his economy or whatever. Like, but of course, yes, because especially when I have expansion, like I'm getting just overwhelmed with things, how many things I need to do.
Yeah. I think is a little bit also my fault because I have high expectations from you because of your Dota skill. But we need to start it a little bit more basic and not expand right now. I think it's too much. Let's go back to one base builds for now. And
Sure.
and for scouting, we can do some scouting. But first, we should answer what we want to know. So rather than having one scout timing and sticking to it, and then playing a ladder game and saying, I didn't scout enough. That's just a wish. Saying you didn't scout enough is a wish. But we want to kind of build an idea, and you may need more experience. We want to build an idea of what are we afraid of? That's the first question. Not we should scout. What are we afraid of? And when does that generally show up? And then we answer, when do we scout? And we're going to tie that to some progress of our own base. So for instance, right, let's say you lose 3 ladder games to wyverns. Okay, we are afraid of wyverns. Then you need, when you're not in a game, you need to answer, how do I counter wyverns? Well, let's say the answer is, it could be a rifle timing attack, could be Dragonall, could be flying machine. But create an answer, whatever it is. Okay, so then the question is, when do your ladder opponents at your MMR generally decide to go wyverns? And how can you see it if you have perfect replay vision?
I saw wyverns twice. This game that I played and you just watch,
Okay.
and before that. So basically, people rarely do it in my games.
Yeah, one in 15, 1 in 30 games, whatever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, another strategy, it's the same concept. What are we facing? How does it get countered? When do we need to know how to counter it? And that's where we pick a scout timing. And if we don't have the question or the answer, then scouting is pointless.
I feel like on the level I was playing, at least from experience of 50 games that I played, like when I could attack enemy on creeping, it would almost always result into like a win situation.
So that's
for
what
me.
you're scouting for as well. Not just unit composition, but their army movement.
Yeah. More like, where is my enemy at right now? Because I cannot read map. I have no idea. Like I think I'm doing random moves on map. My enemy is doing random moves on map. So I just want to know where he is so I can understand what I want to do. Like,
okay.
I was more thinking about that. But composition, of course, probably also important, but I'm just still on like beginner level, let's say. I know at Night Elf, almost always going for Dryas Bears, right? So for me, scouting Night Elf, probably the only thing I want to know is what hero he's playing.
Okay.
Like if he's Warden, then like he's like building his Ancients of War and farming with them, and I can maybe come and interrupt that a little bit or slow, so he don't build like a lot of archers. If he's Demon Hunter, when I want to make sure my footmans are not low and see where he is, like stuff like this, maybe spend my mana faster. Like I'm talking from a noob perspective right now.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how my games looked like, at least. And against Orc, if he fail one rush, most of orcs that I played at this level, again, they just stopped touching me. Like they would just, like if he TP once or whatever, like next time he dies, he would just GG out.
Yeah. Like, yeah, orcs at this level are strange. It's kind of a cheesy race at this MMR. So they try some crazy attack, crazy all in. If it fails, it's over.
That's why against orcs I stopped doing expansions usually. Like
Makes
I
sense.
would just wait. I would scout Farsif. I see if he's running to me or not. If not, I would just happily farm and maybe expand later. And if he would run at me, I would be ready. I would try to be ready, and when he come, I would try to like be ready, even with militia, just to surround him. So I take maybe 4 militia, 3-4 footmans, and I'm ready with my Mountain King. That's how I would play against. So like I read a lot in chat, oh, you should try Expo against anybody, right? And we just tried now. Like, and it was super complicated. Maybe I got like unlucky with opponent. He was a bit higher level compared to usual. Maybe not.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think he was
As you
a
said,
bit
if it's
lower
Wyvern
level.
minute 13 instead of 9, then yeah, probably he just have information.
I mean,
he
I
knows what to
showed
do.
up at 9. I could have been there at 7:30 with Wyvern.
It would be not cool.
So I don't know what he is doing. But he made like 7 grunts. He lost 4 heroes. But it's weird because when I put my grunts next to your units, I didn't touch my keyboard and mouse for more than a minute. But it just seems like there's too much grunt power for you to be able to chew through it. And I think you're wasting too much health and mana to bolts around heroes. Even though you are showing your skill with it, I think, first of all, you didn't have enough mana when I arrived. You had 140 mana, or maybe 130 mana. So you did one bolt and then you had to wait for the next. Even though you're MK3 and fully finished. So I think you did 2 storm bolts on creeps, probably.
Yes, I
And
did.
to
One
be
on mercenary, one on expansion.
Sure. And to be fair, I showed that, but let's not do that. The bolt that I showed on the expo was for immediate expo, where frost armor denying is more important. If you show up with a big army like that, you can just, because it's night, you can just pre surround the frost armor guy and kill him before second frost armor. But yeah, I really do think expand is complicated. But I also think we need more games and do more VOD review. But I would like to finish with you the what do we do in every race matchup, so that because we should work on only one build per matchup for now, because every opening hero has like 10 different options it can go to. We cannot entertain multiple opening heroes for now. So I'll share one more time the notepad that I have. We need to finish the list. So opening hero human should be AM generally, because we are not fast expanding. Opening hero human undead can be Mountain King, Pala, or Archmage. With Archmage, I think it has to be Archmage most likely. I mean, you could do Mountain King. The problem is if they go for a fast expand and you go Mountain King for Footman, it can be really difficult to win against Crypt Lord with fast expand.
I usually, if I saw he's expanding, I would expand also.
Okay. Okay, cool. And opening hero, what did you play? MK or AM?
Mountain King mostly. I played Mountain King mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it is time after all to do a bit of active coaching during game, because there are so many possibilities and I don't feel like we're getting through them enough just by talking out of game. Let's do another live game.
Sure.
Random. Then you have to open
I'm
Archmage.
gonna send peasant to him. Yeah, and
No, you don't have to.
Usually against random. No,
just use Footman. You can just do Archmage standard opening. You cannot make good decisions. Whoa!
What is that? Oh, no,
you have to press escape.
Prime it up, people.
Okay, I don't have sound, but whatever.
Control
Maybe I
S.
will pause. Oh, I misclick.
Oh wait, I remember you did 0%. You can do it again. I don't think it'll show menu again.
I'll do it like this.
Yeah. Oh, it does. That's interesting.
Please.
Just
okay,
log
whatever.
in.
One game without sound.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't remember.
I'll be your sound.
Okay. I misclicked the barrack. Now there is like a place here.
Yeah.
But hope it's okay.
Ready to work.
Okay, not bad. I tried both, placing next farm or going on gold.
The
I
truth,
like going on gold better.
The real truth is going in gold, and then after 8 seconds pooling and making farm. The truth is in between the two.
I see.
But this is fine. This is easier.
Okay, without sound, it's stressful.
Yeah. Yes, my lord. All right.
Okay, Archimage, let's go. Yeah, usually what somebody in chat told me If it's random, I'm scouting with peasant.
Yeah, you can do
against
barracks
everybody
militia.
else footman.
You can do barracks militia scout. Like the one that finishes the barracks now
too late.
militia. But I mean footman
I'm
is
gonna do
almost
another
there.
farm.
Militia scout is old information. That's what we used to do. Don't need to anymore. That farm was a little early. It's gonna delay your footy. It's okay.
Whoopsie.
Footman scout?
I used to farm this with
Ooh.
militia, but now I don't know.
It's risky, but it is very strong.
But I guess I need this footy too, right?
Your Archmage should never stand still. It should go from altar straight to camp.
Okay. I'll just go do it. Oh!
Okay. I guess you will use reveal.
Oh!
Okay, during this time, don't forget making peasants. Kill priest next. Tank golem with water alley.
Nice, automatic. High ground.
Can use reveal.
Undead.
Okay. Then probably you should expand if he's undead.
Hmm.
You can make farm on lab with one peasant. With the one that was still there.
Oops. Whoops.
Okay, creep the orange
Okay,
camp above you. Above your town hall, normally. That would be next.
It's gonna be my level 3, right? If I creep
and
it.
make footmen and 2 more peasants. Just, we kind of want to keep making everything when we're expanding. This will be level 2.7. Expand will be level up. Okay, so now you already can group your militia peasants for expand. Okay, when you're walking to the expand, I want you to take a closer look at the undead base. First walk, okay.
Hey,
It's okay.
where is this
It's okay.
last one?
Just go.
Why he didn't throw in us? Oh!
Yeah, I think he has Death Knight. Forget about that. You need to expand. You need to forget about the little things when you're expanding. It's all about the big things. Keep making footmen. Your macro. Keep making footmen and peasants non-stop. And make another farm. See if you can ungroup a footy and check if he has expand. Yeah. Start the expand and a tower. To the left, normally. Yeah. Yeah. Tower concept, same as against Orc.
Oh.
Good. Now go to their base. You're either going their main or their expand. Okay, he cleared it. Death Knight. Like I said, if he is Crypt Lord, you will see Beetle. If it's Death Knight, you will see Skeleton. Okay, keep making
What do
footmen
I
and
spend
peasants.
gold for?
More peasants and footmen. And you make a second control group on militia at home. Take like 5 militia. Start summoning allies. You're just going to trade against ghouls. Try to save any unit you can. Oh, you look, he has shown what he likes. He's going to call your AM. So don't take any auto attacks on your AM. He will call you 3 more times. Which means you should not take any auto attacks. Keep running, get boots. Okay, he's stopped. Keep summoning elementals on cooldown. And focus ghouls. Don't let him bully you. You bully him. You can go to tier 2 and make shop. Did you go tier 2?
Tier 2, tier 2. Oh, I didn't. Okay.
Kill ghouls, kill ghouls.
misunderstood.
Focus fire ghouls one by one. And make another water. Don't overchase one ghoul. Immediately switch focus when you see he's running. Attack one ghoul, then the next. Go tier 2. Fix idle peasant. Keep making footmen whenever you have money. Nice. Okay, you're in very, very good position now, Dendi. He's making slaughter. Do you see that? You need to get confirmation on the building. Left click it. See slaughter. Okay. Try to save footmen. You can kill skeletons or ghouls. Anything is worth it. Never focus hero, never focus fiend. Keep making footmen. Try to save as many units as you can. You don't want to level him too much.
Oh, leech.
Okay, watch out for AM. He has no coil yet. But if you keep running, you're fine. Go to the shop with your Archmage. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Keep running.
What are
He
you
wants
doing
to
here?
TP to your expand. TP to your expand now.
Fine for now.
Yeah, no, you're not fine. He has coil in like 7 seconds. Okay, cool. You're alright, fine. Alright. Let's go heal. Keep making footmen. Bring them all together. Oh, you know what? You can get Zeppelin. Do you keep making footmen? I can't tell if you did or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make a few more. Buy Zeppelin with the farm at the laboratory. And we're gonna drop his acolytes. You can get clarity, regen.
Where's my low HP footmans? I actually lost.
You don't
them,
have
I know.
many. You don't have many. Okay, use regen fast, clarity, buy another regen to go. That's a sheep, sure. Cool. Regen, go in Zeppelin. Okay, now don't show yourself flying to his base. Okay, quickly fix your macro while you're flying. Choose a far flight path and then quickly fix your macro. Towers. We need more peasant in your expand because you're only 4 gold. We need 2-3 towers in each base. Bring some peasants from your main to your expo. Get lumber mill. Get blacksmith. Good. Nice and fast. More peasant production in your expand. Stop making things here. You only have 4 out of 5 mining. He needs to mine. Okay, fine. Your Zeppelin is not moving. Okay, second hero, tier 3.
Who is our second hero?
Mountain King. Don't show. Don't go over flying path. There's water on the side. You need to go over the water. You cannot show to his buildings. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the strat now, okay? The strat is knights and flying machines. Do you know how to get them?
Knights and flying machines. Tier 3 barracks, flying machines. I need building. Do I have building?
Workshop. Comes from blacksmith. Blacksmith is not finished. Okay, so drop on his gold mine. He will TP. You will go in and don't get killed.
Sure.
Kill acolytes. Summon Ellie. That's a good position for Zeppelin. Okay, if he runs with acolytes, we kill gold mine. Okay. Do you see he's making tower?
Workshop F. What?
Not yet. Blacksmith's almost finished. You cannot look away this long from Archmage. Kill ghouls. Okay, Mountain King and 3 footmen can start creeping green camp. If you dare.
Where is my Mountain King? He's blocked?
No, he's fine.
Oh.
Okay, let's go in. He might have web by now. Let's go in Zeppelin. If you, unless, I mean, you have TP. Maybe you're okay. I'm just scared for you.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Okay, no
fine.
problem. Let's go creep green camp. Get 2 workshops. Let's start getting blacksmith upgrades, Dendi. Swords.
Workshops F.
2 workshop, 2 barracks is the build.
2 workshop, 2 barrack.
Okay, let's get swords and
Blacksmith
plating.
upgrade.
QA.
QA.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing fine.
He could show up with a gargoyle and kill your hero. So staying there is risky. You could drop one more time and rely on TP.
He already have like towers.
Just leave.
I don't feel
just
like.
leave, yeah.
Yo!
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. Let's go green.
Check with your sheep if he took that orange camp. You can hold position it next to.
I have 2,000 gold.
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
okay.
problem.
You can start making knights when tier 3 finish. Okay, let's begin. Paladin as well. I also think you don't have enough towers on your expand to buy time.
Paladin as well.
Okay.
I think he's going here.
Okay, Mountain King, go to your expand shop. Leave Footy here and take it out of your group. So you can counter Expo. He's going all in, by the way, with Fiend Destroyer. You're gonna need to start making night flying as much as you can. Just start flying now.
Q.
Let's make
Q,
8.
E.
8 flyings.
E.
Okay. Good. Send your Mountain King to shop with the Arcane Vault and get Orb of Fire and Staff of Sanctuary. I think
What
you
do I
should
do with
just
Zeppelin?
just
Do you think?
rejoin with your Mountain King. It's too hard. Just save your Archmage and go home.
Okay.
But you can leave the Footman here to stop Expo. It is no, just walk. Just walk on the map. It's gonna be okay.
Okay.
No, leave Footman. For Goldmine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go get Orb of Fire and Staff of Sanctuary. You can get Orb of Fire. Yeah, okay, cool. Now just play by yourself. Knights and Flyings is your build, okay?
Okay.
Get Mountain King. Yeah, just start creeping a bunch of things. And when he attacks you, you defend. Make sure you get as many knights as you can. You can give the boots to Mountain King. Keep making allies. Yeah. He's probably doing red spot. Okay. First, produce. Fight is starting. Produce. Heal anything that gets Coil Nova. You have staff on your Mountain King. You can save your Paladin. Staff on Mountain King to save Pala. Possible. Oh, nice. Okay. Mountain King is dying. Can run him away. Oh, nice. Good macro as well.
What do I do with gyros? Do I upgrade them?
No, they're there to stop destroyers. You have to run Mountain King. Flyings exist to stop him from getting destroyers. Knights beats almost everything else. So that's why we have flyings, to say, please don't make Destro. Oh, Mountain King is coming back.
Yeah. I clicked it.
Nice.
It's fun, but he ran away. Do I upgrade gyro like bombarding?
A bomb,
This-
no, but flak cannon, yes.
Like cannon.
Did you
Okay.
make tanks on purpose?
No.
It's good though.
Okay, I'm ready to destroy him with tanks, of course.
Yeah.
Good army, good army. Okay, can I heal with scroll? Not
yes.
good.
No, not heal scroll. Regen. You have regen with you. And can you give
Okay,
one
and-
superiority ring to Archmage? You always want invulnerability potion on melee heroes.
Okay.
Yeah. And Sanctum staff is usually on AM.
On AM.
It's easier to find this way.
Yep.
And Orb of Fire also usually on AM.
Oh.
Okay, good luck.
Okay.
Holy Light.
Up.
Nice.
Up.
Good time to get some more blacksmith upgrades.
Not sure about that. Okay, bro. Up.
Yeah, Holy Light cooldown.
Up. Haha, loser. Here you are. Enjoy.
Oh, he's done it!
What?
Nice.
Oba!
Good. Yes.
Easy.
Good.
Whew, okay.
Nice.
Okay, so let me think. What did I learn from this game? Zeppelin harass. I like it a lot.
Strong.
I can do it much better next time. I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Your first time seeing it, and it's from yourself, so.
Yeah. Is there like any hotkeys for Zeppelin, like pick up
Yes,
big drop down, stuff like this. So I'm gonna learn this, okay, later.
there is, but there's a big but.
Yeah?
I need to show you in game. Well, I don't need to show you. I can just tell you. It's nicer if
Yeah.
I show it, but I'll just tell you. Okay, so if you have 8 units in your Zeppelin and you press the unload hotkey, it goes like this. Tack, 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 tack,
I
tack
see.
in the speed. If you click the icons,
It will be instant.
it will be almost instant, yes. But it depends on your ping. If you have 100 plus ping, it's not such a big deal. It's still faster to click, but if you have 50 ping, it's very fast. If you have 200 ping, don't bother. Because the game cannot understand the next click before the first one resolves. So it's just really slow.
Can you voice line with Zeppelin?
What?
Yeah, that was a good one.
I scared my dog.
Can you remind me why we decide to expo?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
why?
Okay, so Undead has speed aura and you don't. They can make a playstyle around going for your peasants, killing them, and running. And your only crowd control is Stormbolt. So if you play a one base style, you're very vulnerable to a 10-minute all-in, and at your level it will be 12 or 13 minutes, where they do triple hero, bunch of fiends, 3 statues become destroyers, they kill your arcane, they just nuke all your peasants with Black Arrow, Impale, or Nova. Then you come to defend, maybe you get 1 exit kill, but now your peasants are in a terrible spot. Okay. What's stopping him from doing it again? Nothing. And if you want to say, you bitch, stop doing this, I'm gonna kill you in your base, now you are forced to fight in undead base with quadruple regen, Black Citadel, towers, etc. It's bad. And he's a little faster. So 1v1 human base, 1v1 human against undead, you are creeping, he's creeping. Okay, cool. You're fighting on the open, it's fine. But the moment he makes a hobby out of killing peasants, you will start the vulnerability of single base. That's why usually when we're against undead, we like to do tier 1 expand. It's 100% meta for human to go one base against undead. I don't know that there's any build except Pala Rifle that doesn't expand against undead. That's why.
I see. So doesn't matter if he's expanding or not expanding.
Correct.
We're always aiming
Correct.
for it, and we're always aiming to protect it.
You have 2 options: Pala Rifle or AM expand against undead. 100% of the time.
Oh, I still question myself. That's why I open replay. It's like when we go in tier 2 and tier 3, like how fast?
Immediately.
Is it when we are like super set with protection of our expo, or
usually it depends on how much damage we take. This game you took almost no damage, and because you took almost no damage, you're able to tech before you even finish your expand. Just look at the money. Because you took camp of expo 3rd, there's always a lot of money. If you pause now, you see technically you have enough money right now. So just look at everything. Town Hall, 20%. You have enough money for expand. How many peasants on lumber? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
That's fine. You'll have currently -1 peasant on lumber on your expand, because your first new peasant on your expand needs to go to gold. So you are -1 there. But technically you've got 8 peasants on lumber. We totally want maybe 11. 12 if we're building more towers. So you can just make tech now and then start 4 peasants on your expansion, and you'll be in a good spot peasant-wise. But for every peasant we lose to harass, we need to build more. That's why it's good to have like a mindset of non-stop footman peasant production and not to tech until our expansion is done. Because if we tech now and they cancel our expansion once, we no longer have enough money to make the expand. So it's greedy to tech now. And also, your barracks is idle. If you just... One really cool way to look at replay is to... It's not idle, it's an animation bug. One cool way is to like look at a replay, click your barracks, look at nothing else, and just play in 8 times speed. Idle, 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 idle. It's not that bad. It's pretty good, but it could be making
I was not sure if how many footments I need. Like
And
if I need them non-stop, then yeah. Because usually my mindset is like 5-6 footies, depends on how the game is going. Because usually they are useless. And if I see spiders, I also try to make sure I don't feed my footments. I will upgrade shield.
Oh yeah,
like-
yeah. If it is a fiend opener, spider opener, defend good. If it's like 8 to 10 ghouls into spider, don't bother.
I see.
And
So it's a waste of lumber, right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Because basically this build is like 2 base tier 1 into straight tier 3. There is no tier 2 in this build. Because our
I
strat
see.
is night flying. We don't want to go like what else are we gonna do? Mass rifles. You'll be level 3-1 against 4-1 and you'll have rifles, he'll have fiends, but he has Orb of Corruption, Abomination, you've got like a whole bunch of rifles. It just sucks. So we just skip tier 2. There's a risky period. We bridge the risky period with Mass Footman. It can be 10 if you want. It can be 15. It can be 8.
Mass footman and economic harass, so he's busy.
Yes, we want 2 base economy versus 0.8 base economy, which is how this harass comes in.
So it's only the idea if he's not expanding. If he's expanding, it's going to be different.
It's very
it's the same?
different. It's very, very different. If he's expanding with Crypt Lords, Ghouls, Beetles, the scout that will come to your base is usually a Beetle. Now you know he's Beetle Papa. And usually what happens next is you all in their gold mine before it's finished and cancel it. Or you can't, or you forgot, or whatever. Then they all in your main or expo, or both at the same time. And you will defend with mass water elementals. And then you lose a bunch of peasants.
This was random, right? Because
Correct.
if it wouldn't be random, I would probably have Mountain King against him.
Yeah, true. In
And
which
then
case,
if it's Beetle, I would have like Clap level 2 probably. Like
Perfect,
I would
perfect.
aim for it.
yes, perfect. And that means that you should only cast Stormbolt when you absolutely must. You will never bolt for a ghoul. You will never bolt for a fiend. You will only clap.
Unless I'm killing a hero or something,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
What about like do I look for sanctums for priest to dispel, or I don't if I have a Mountain King who is clapping?
If you go Mountain King first and he goes Crypt Lord and you both end up having an expansion, whatever damage was dealt before that, and the game goes on, there's a 75% chance that he will go for Mass Necromancers. Not 75, 50%. A 50% chance he goes Mass Necromancers when you are Mountain King opener. Because Mountain King does not support Arcane Sanctum very well because you don't have Brilliance.
Oh yeah.
So you can get Priests with this spell. They will do one dispel and be forever.
Ooh. I see.
So it's a little bit difficult.
So
Mountain King...
this means probably they are pointless, right?
You mean Priest? Yes.
Priests.
If you Mountain King first, you would need to go Archmage second to support Arcane Sanctum. It is possible, but you have to make that decision before you really know if it's Necrowagon or not. And that's tough.
And what is my unit composition? If it's Crypt Lord, he's going Expo, I'm going Expo.
It
What
has
I'm
to be
aiming
from
for.
scouting because he could do triple crypt ghouls, even though you have Thunderclap. He could be stupid, right? It could be triple crypt ghouls. It could be 2 Slaughterhouse Abomination, 2 Slaughterhouse Destroyers. It could be a combination of just Fiend, triple hero, and bunch of statues, classic. It could be Necrowagon, and it could be Gargs. So there's quite a lot of different possibilities, and that makes it difficult.
Against Gargs, I bought gyrocopters, right? like flying machines.
It can
I
be good.
bought like a lot of them, and Gargs destroyed them so hard.
Well, the thing to remember is flying machines are 1 population, Gargs are 2, which
Yeah.
means if it looks like it's an even battle, it's not. It needs to look like a dominating battle.
So I need to have 2.5 times more
Yes,
flying machines.
yes. And attack upgrades, very important. And flak cannon.
I see.
Interesting.
Interesting.
If you're playing against Criplord, you must also always remember that high-level impales can happen, which makes any ground unit in mortal peril, especially human ground units. Sork, Priest, Rifle, and Footman die like crazy. Right? So there is a really high incentive to have a Mountain King game transition to some form of air. Because even if air gets webbed, Impale still doesn't hit them, which is weird, but that's how it is. So you could
Yeah,
go...
that's why, by the way, I was buying Blood Mage second a lot of times because of logic that I'm gonna drink mana from those heroes.
That's nice.
But
yes. I think Mountain King, Blood Mage, Paladin, 1 Barracks Knights, 2 Aviary Griffins, and then additional counter unit, whatever needs to happen. Maybe 1 or 2 workshops and tanks, like Knights, Tanks, Griffins could be good, but it really depends on what the undead is going as well. I really like the 2 tanks you made this game, actually.
It was misclicks. So
I know.
I don't remember which button I was E because I have like a tap thing, right? So I tap and I E instead of Q.
But it's good because you can send those 2 to the undead base, and it's the same concept as what you did with the 2 footmen against me. 2 units that are self-sufficient, that cause an overreaction in APM and attention span, is going to help you either level his base a bit, or he defends it, but now you do better in the fight.
Should I do it with Zeppelin? Since
you can. It's 2 per Zeppelin that can fit. They take 4 slots. You can drop them with Zeppelin. Tank drop here would be insane. But you can also just send them from the front and then target shop and then slaughterhouse.
Are we getting frosted from main base?
Yes.
Like
they get slowed. It works on mechanical.
I see. Okay. A lot of cool info. Thank you.
There's a lot more. We haven't done like a proper Night Elf game yet where we do double Sanctum with mortars. It's going to be a lot of fun. But maybe save it for next time, right?
As you say. Yeah. As you say.
Let me see. I promised also Soda, and he is playing Warcraft 3, but he just started. Yeah. Let's save the rest for next time. I think we have
no problem.
almost 3-hour session. It will be too much otherwise.
Very healthy, lots of information. I hope I will not forget things, but you also like noted a lot of stuff for me. Thank you on that. I will read, learn, study. I will watch VOD. I will try to recreate things, at least some of them.
And I'll watch you now and then, see how it's going. And we can do another soon.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Dendi, good luck. It was fun watching you play.
Yeah, thank you. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully, I wasn't super disappointing.
No, I'm proud of you.
I was trying. My brain was blowing up.
It's tough because I have these strategies in my head, but you're literally playing them for the first time. I think this game went very well. I'm happy we had this one. You did great.
Yeah. Thank you. It was so easy. Oh, Mountain King's bam hammer into his face. It's over. I feel like half of the games at this level, you can just focus down hero with Mountain King, and people are just not ready to that. You can hit few times, like with army, like a little bit, like 70-80% HP on a hero, and then throw everything you got. Bam! With tank, lap, heal of paladin. Bam, bam, bam.
Exactly, and you're actually describing something I discovered a long, long time ago. I still remember how I felt. It was so nice to discover. you don't want to go for someone's hero when they're 100%. You kind of start the fight. You've got maybe, like you said, 1, 2, or 3 units on the hero. It's slowly creeping down, and then suddenly, bam, you strike. It feels great.
Yeah, sounds like a ultra combo, especially against undead. If you have like Mountain King Blood Mage power, you can banish into every spell.
So strong. And do you know
But
how Orb of Fire works?
Nope.
It has healing reduction now.
Ooh.
So it's
Nice.
good against Healing Wave, Moonwell, Rejuvenation, Holy Light, and Coil.
Is it a must item to buy, like in Undead, into Night Elf, into Undead?
Into
Something
Undead,
like this?
yes. Into the others, you almost never make it. But it's very good against
Uh-huh.
Undead.
I see.
And
Okay.
you should probably also, if you can, buy it for Human against Orc if he Blade Shadow. Because Blade is the tank, Shadow is the healer. You hit the Blade, helps a lot.
I see. Yeah. Okay. I will try to remember that. There is so much info. Like.
There's so much more I want to teach you, but it will have to be next.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, good luck, Dendi. It was fun.
It was
See
super
ya.
fun. Yeah. See you around. Thank you.
Yep, bye.